Bob's Barn Workshop. Greetings, friends and fans. I know it's been a very long time since I posted anything. I got a lot of content already recorded. But okay, so here we go. What are we doing today? This is my front sidewalk. I poured it 30 years ago at least. I only put one expansion joint right here halfway up. There's 3 sections down there. They're perfect. The section there with the expansion joint broke, and it's about 7-8 feet long. And you can see over the years, this is right by the front step. So it makes this step quite high, like 10 inches, because you can see it's dropped at least about 3 inches, I would guess. So here's the process, and I've seen them do it online plenty of times. I got my jacks. I got a hydraulic bottle jack there set on a good strong platform on the dirt. I got regular car jack set here on the porch, so that ain't gonna sink. I'm gonna turn that beam sideways. It's just laying on edgewise now. I'm gonna turn it so the grain is vertical. I've got 2 chains. I've got some concrete lead inserts and some bolts, and I'm going to drill the inserts in each edge here, near the edge but not right in the edge. I don't want to crack it. Good concrete though. And put the chains, bolt them in, bolt them to the cross piece, and then we're going to slowly start lifting it. Well, what I've got to do also is I'm going to go around to this crack with the shop vac, and I'm going to clean all the debris out that I can. There's a crack back here that I'll have to suck some of the debris out of. I don't think it's got too much stuff in it though. And hopefully it's not wedged in here super tight, and we'll be able to lift it up. And then once it's up where I want it, I'm going to drill about 8 1/4-inch holes alternating back to here, middle of this block here. And we're going to start filling it with Great Stuff foam with the long tube on them. And we're just going to fill it up and see if we can make this, raise this up and keep it up for a few years. They wanted, a concrete lifting company wanted $1,300 to lift this. I said I could replace the whole sidewalk 5 times for that amount of money. So. But I like the patina of this concrete, and I like the way that it's worn down to the pebbles. It's a nice look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go start drilling those holes. Well, in the contrast to this, you can really see how much it's dropped. Okay, we're going to try some holes. If I drill too deep, I'm going to have to start over. But I always forget my tools. I want to try to get an estimate of how deep this is. I think I'm only going about 2.5 inches deep with the drill hole. I think that's the edge of it. Yeah, she's a good 4 inches. Perfect. I think that's what I tried to pour it. So that would be all the way down with this. Well, I'm not going to go all the way down with this. Jeepers. It's only a 3/8 hole. I let the drill motor cool off. It's very hot. It's just fun. Right, well I got to drill a little more and they got to be deep enough. So now I need to drive my anchors in. And I need to find the stuff. Well, I just measured, and the holes aren't big enough with the bits that I've got, so I got to go get a 3/8 bit to finish those holes out. Alright, I went and bought the right size bits. See how this works in my little hammer drill. I think I'm gonna go get the my air compressor and see if I can blow these out. Alright, let's see if I can get this blown Alright, so now, hopefully we got the right size hole. Now, I'm going to tighten these two jam nuts together. Okay. Right to the bottom, I believe. We got some washers in here. I bent the tip of that a little bit. That'll go. Oh, come on. Frickin' thing. I gotta get some channel locks or something. Damn it. Best tool ever invented. Vice grips. Yeah, I did bend the top of this a little bit. That's a pretty soft bowl. I don't want to booger these up too much. I just want to hold it. See if that does it. Get past the bent part here. Let's see if this will grab now. No. It's just pulling right the fuck out. No, maybe that's catching. Yeah, I guess it is. Alright. I don't know how tight you need to tighten these. certainly don't want it to drop. All right. There's that guy. Woohoo! Somebody's watching me. See, there it is. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put the washers in here, at least one. And okay. Cat wants out. Sorry about the tedium. Alright, something, huh? Alright. I guess that's it. I lost my washer. God darn it. Well, I gotta take it off. Take the nuts off. I don't know where my washer went. There it is. I'm gonna save the washers for the chain. If I don't have enough, I'll have to go find some more. This crap like they used to. Okay. All right. I'm excited. I'm going to try a lift. Try a lift. I do. I gotta go get my... Alright, I'm gonna go get some more washers. I haven't got that much invested, so even if it's a fail, it's a good fail, right? So this guy goes up here, this guy goes up there. Center him up. Center him up. This guy has got to come forward. This guy has got to come forward. I'm just going to put that one link in. something on them beat that thread up enough that Jeepers creepers. Why'd I have to get a nut that was no good? Now we can just put this guy up above like that. And take our tie link out here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Not any bit. Alright. Here's where the kink is. After it gets past that, it's alright. Alright. Alright, so I am going to start. Hope my jack still works. Alright, Jackson. There we go. I'm going to do is I need as much throw out of this as I can get. I'm going to screw the top out of this a little bit. There we go. So now as much throw as I can get. Alright. Got pressure on it, that's for sure. Now we watch the junction between the wall and the moved. You see it. Moved a smidge. Here, I'll let you ride with it. We're watching that junction where that white line is on the wall. This is probably going to sink a little more because it's on dirt. Hear it? Come on, baby, don't break on me. Could you give me the, that's what I was looking for. I can't see over there. I thought I saw it coming up on the other side, though. We're gonna leave some forward. Oh yeah, that edge has come up. Definitely, that edge has come up. I don't want that edge to come up, though. Something given. I think it's just pushing the mud, the thing down in the dirt right now. But it should move. That bolt don't break. Oh yeah, I can see a gap coming now. Oh yeah, she's rising. Now she's broke loose. Wow, it works. I'm going to try a trick. See if I can drop this side down a little bit. No. Okay. I'm just trying to lift on that one. But I need to keep the pressure on it. Sorry. Come here. She's come up an inch. Now she's really moving good. The problem is I'm going to run out of throw. I'm going to have to cut a block of wood and put it under here. Yeah, because that inner chain is loose. It's as low as I can go. There's no weight on that. It's been lifting with that one bolt right now. I'll cut a piece of 2x6. Gonna run out of lift here pretty soon. Once it's moving, it's moving. believe you can do that with 1/3/8 bolt, huh? Actually, I think that went down a little bit. Maybe not. All right. Oh, she popped. I'm almost at full lift though. Let it relax a little while. I gotta go get the maul too, and I'm gonna pound on this end. Okay, so I have to reset the jack. So I've cut a nice piece of almost like 2x8, and I'm gonna try to release this a little bit. Okay. Hopefully.
They're coming. Take look.
Cool. It creaked a little, but all right, babe. The beat goes on. We're almost up. Look at that. Amazing. It's up where it should be now. It's up. I got to get this end down. Well, I got to get a chisel.
You gotta raise the
I've got an air hammer and a chisel. This little air hammer won't do much, but it'll help a little bit. I should have shortened that chain so I didn't have the thing so high. But see, it's sitting on that jack, but the chain isn't doing nothing. That one little 3/8 bolt pulled it all up. Now it's level. It came up level, so it did pull it up some. Actually, that edge is lower now. I'm gonna go get a hammer and a big block of wood. I'm gonna start pounding on it. And my chisel.
I'm gonna close your camera.
Yeah, it's gotten kind of dark, but the camera is enhancing the darkness. I'm gonna chisel away at that crack a little bit. Put my muffs on though. This little compressor don't have much guts. Come on. There we go. I'll get about 3 shots out of this. Yes, the next trick would be to lift this one. Got me some great stuff here. Gonna see if we can put some in here to hold this up. Come on, get back. Taking it. I'm going to keep pumping it in the 2 front holes until it won't go anywhere. And then I'm going to work my way back. I didn't. Paper towels, babe. Just rip me off a lot. Like 3 half sheets here. I thought that was drilled through, but I guess it wasn't. Alright. Could you get me a little more water in that cup? Isn't there a green cup right here somewhere? Oh, I knocked it over. I need some water. I'm sure the neighbors love this. Well, guys and gals, I've been working on this again. I got a few more holes filled. Here's the story. That drill that I was using by hand yesterday just didn't have enough guts. And my son-in-law has a bigger rotary hammer type drill, and I borrowed his, and I went and I bought some 1/4-inch Diablo bits from the True Value store to fit it, and they blasted the drill holes through the 6-inch, 5-inch concrete in about 10 seconds each hole. Just so I bought 4 more cans of 20 ounce. They're almost double the size of the standard cans. And I drilled 2 more holes up here at the end, and you can see where that was overfilled and it's blowing out now that it's expanding. And then I drilled these holes, these holes, these holes with it. I got down here to the first section of the cut, and you can see it has started oozing out here and there, so I know it's full underneath there. It's still really soft and punky, but it says humidity helps it dry, and it's starting to sprinkle right now. Helps it to cure. So I'm going to give it at least a day until tomorrow afternoon to take the chain off and see how it looks. And then I got a little bit to fill here, but I got to get some more foam. And then I think I'm going to wait a few days, maybe even longer than a few days. I've gotten rid of most of the trip, but if that doesn't keep settling down like I think it should, I'll actually raise this slab a little bit on the end and bring the joint together. So we'll do the same technique. I bought some more 5-inch by 3/8 expansion bolts. I've seen guys now that I wasn't thinking about. They'll put a big C-clamp on the edge of the concrete. If you can reach both sides of your concrete, you can just dig under and put a C-clamp. I don't have that luxury because the way my slab is laid out. So I need to put at least 1 lifting bolt in it. And so maybe I will. I've got a big C-clamp that would fit. And that'll help one drill hole and make sure that I have a secure grip. But anyway, yeah, it really does look like it's settling down. Now it's, gosh, I don't know. What do you think? Half inch? 5/8 of an inch? It was much higher before, and of course it was always a pain when I was trying to shovel and use the snow blower. Because this roof, the way it is the east side of the house, and with the west wind, the snow loops right around down in here, and sometimes the snow drifts will come way up on the porch almost to the window. So what I will do is when we pull the chains off this and see how it sits, we will film that and put a conclusion to this. Alright, well, it's the next day about noon, and you can see that the foam has expanded and blown up through some of the cracks, which is good, and it's gotten hard. I'm going to have to cut this off. Oh, there we go, I got most of it right there. But that is dense. That's going to be perfect. Look at this weird animal that grew up here. Thing looks like some kind of creature. But it didn't stick much. So again, this was the wide gap filler. I can take this one right off, because this isn't holding nothing. I'm talking to myself. Alright guys. We're going to lower it down. I just got my hydraulic jack over here. How's that angle? I gotta get my handle. This is an old jack. Alright. I know it's not going anywhere. All the pressure is off. Didn't move a smidge. Bingo! Alright, concrete is lifted. Get my jack. Let that sit on that. This is an old jack. I bought this at years ago. There used to be a traveling tool show called like the Cummins tool, whatever. And that's what I got this from. I needed to jack the house trailer at the lake. We'll move you back. How's that sound? I just cut these blocks out of some scrap crap. I gotta get a crescent wrench, and I should have done what the other guy I saw do this did. Is when he drilled for the anchors, he drilled all the way through, because I thought you needed to drive them into the bottom to tighten them up. But you don't. As you tighten the bolts and they start to pull back through, there's a sleeve on the outside that stops, and then there's a wedge that pulls up into the middle. So if you put a hole in the bottom, you can just cut the bolt off and then drive it back through the hole out the bottom, and you won't have a stud sticking up. So I'm going to have to see if I can drive it down and wiggle it around and get it out. If not, I'll just have to cut it off flush and put a little caulk over it or something. Pardon me. Talking behind my back. Gotcha. Alright, let's get a crescent wrench. Yeah, I need my knee pad though. I was kind of hoping this back end of this would drop a little bit into position, and it still might. That's why I'm not going to do anything to this for a while. I'm going to try to bend this up straight. As I said, I'm going to try to see if I can pound the thing down in and loosen it up and pull it out. That would be ideal. Of course, I should have a socket wrench that would make this a lot easier. Today's my granddaughter's birthday party, so I wanted to get this finished up by then. There we go. Hey, it's coming out pretty straight. It was funny that 12-ton jack didn't even make any strange sounds at all, you know, picking this pad. It's bent, but I think I might be able to force it off. It's a coming. Yeah, put your crescent wrench on from the right direction. Make a lot of difference. She's coming. I'll move you over here. My plant watering system just started. I can hear the water squirting. Okay, let's see. I don't know if there's any chance. I think that's too embedded. But the good news is I can pull it up, cut it off flush, and then pound it back in a half-inch or so. Let me see if I can bend this out more. It's bent right at the top. Come on, baby. Hey, it's moving some. But I think the sleeve is expanded in there, and that's why you can't move it. Oh, now I won't be able to pull it out. So I'll just have to cut that one off, as I probably will this other one. I left just that glob of goo. I'll have to dig the rest of that out someday. We're thinking about running a rubber caulking in there anyway. Get one of them filler beads. Alright, well I'm going to go get my vibrating oscillating tool, whatever you call it, and try to cut these bolts off. Picking up all the little bits of foam that I dripped off the spray cans and stuff, so it don't look like crap. Alright, so I'm going to try to get these guys out. I'm going to put my earmuffs on because I'm trying to save what's left of my bad hearing. So now the plan, is this cool enough yet? Oh yeah, we'll just, that didn't go way in, but it went down anyway. A little caulking on top of that. And they are gone. Alright. It's all up but the crying now. Nothing left but that. I'm going to try to dig some of this foam out of here. Well, that's coming out. I'm just digging in it like so. Again, the plan is to fill this up someday with that foam bead that you use for filling cracks, and then putting self-leveling caulking in it. There we go. Well, they come out over there, huh? All right. Well, that's it, guys. I'm gonna clean this off. I'll bring you back when I hose it down, and we'll see what it looks like. All pretty. It's all picked up and hosed down, and these are just the holes where I drilled. So I'm gonna try to see. Look at that. You push and grind. Nice. Got one over here. I gotta be careful. I've got a sharp auger bit that I've got my. I don't want to cut myself. myself, but the bottom of this is kind of making a good kind of reamer. The concrete is hard concrete, I'm telling you. I got good concrete when I poured this, I guess. The local company was Western. Push that down in there a little bit. Oh, that's the bolt. I can't push that in. It kind of just cuts the foam that's sticking up too. Cutting myself a little bit with this stupid bit. There we go. Oh, push that one right down. Good. There. Can't even tell anything was done hardly. We'll push that down better when we get to and put the plug caulking in it. But right now I'm leaving it alone. Throw a little of this up in here. Bark mulch. Boom. Looks done to me. Alright guys. El Dono. Hey, thanks for hanging out with this simple little DIY job. I've seen guys that instead of drilling, if you've got the edge of your sheet, your slab like that, they dig under it a little bit and just clamp on large C-clamps, so you don't even have to drill any bolt holes, and hook their chains to the C-clamps to lift the slab. But I didn't have that option against the front of the porch. Alright guys, take care, God bless. We'll see you on another beautiful day.